Hey guys, Taro here. Welcome back to another GT Online Racing video. This time I'm back in muscle car. It's been a while since I did a muscle car race, and I think I'm the only one in the Sabre Turbo, so either I've made a worldly decision or I've chosen the complete wrong car. Well, they're in a black fit, so they've definitely chosen a lot wrong car than what I have. So I've seen that though. They've actually got a pretty decent start. They're up into third actually now, getting some good momentum actually on these dominator race cars, which are a lot faster in a straight line than the Sabre Turbo. Actually, now definitely into third place, so it's like a major choice in the right car now. Heavy under braking now for this hairpin right-hander. Find a sneak line there on the inside of second place, and then we do just like, I've definitely chosen the right car, like so far at least, that the Sabre Turbo was the way to go. And then looking to the inside now, we're going to dive it on the inside now of the other dummy race car now into the lead of the race. Now then, all through these corners when we build this time, oh, we missed that checkpoint completely, and oh, that was so lucky there. I am flirting with the checkpoint gods there. How? I must have just slid the back of my car into that checkpoint to make that work, because I'm sure I missed that. Running a bit wide there once again, just straight lining most of the track honestly there. I actually managed to make it work. Now coming up now onto back, onto like, let's say solid land, literally bits of the road that weren't meant to be in GTA, so this might be where the Dominator has an advantage through the high speed section. Of course, when you get to a corner, if it's full speed, then there's no advantage to the Sabre Turbo, but if it's not full speed, like this one getting a bit of a slide on there, not the best line in the world, having a little bit of a lift off there around that final corner. And so this is probably where the Dominator race car comes back into its own now, starting lap 2 of 3, so got to try and hold this lead now for another 2 laps. Getting a bit of a horrible slide on there, that's definitely not going to do us any favours. And oh, that's not what I want to see behind 2 Dominator race cars going either side of me there. But I still managed to hold it though in a straight line, so it's like, we've got some decent pace in the straight line, so the Sabre Turbo isn't completely dead when it comes to straight line speed. Now back into this hairpin once again, taking a bit more curve than last time, but the line still works out fairly good. Now we still need to try and pull away, because we've got the lead from last time through this sector. Now we just need to try and build on that lead by not taking as many risks with the checkpoints this time, I hope. You know, just going all over all over the place, really just straight lining every single corner. Definitely doing a bit slow here into the wall. Thankfully we managed to just scrape it and not flip out, because if you've hit those barriers before, you know they like to send cars just into space. And we still get a pretty decent run though through that twisty sector. We've still got a dummy race car right up behind us, so we're still under threat, I'd say, from direct. Once again, just getting flirting with the barriers, just taking all of the risks in this race. Like in the lead, you don't need to be pushing this hard. So they're going around the sector, getting a better run that time around that corner. And then going for these curbs once again, just trying to build up our advantage now. Also getting a little bit of slide in there around the final corner now. Going for the curbs there, we ran out straight line, we bounced on the wall, and oh, that was so close to wiping us out there. But what we've done there, we've just thrown away the lead. Got caught up there on the curb, he just had no control. The footage cuts unfortunately there, but nothing happened, it was just a straight line. Now coming now into this Turbo 1 hairpin, once again you need to use now all of the power, use all the cornering ability of the Sabre Turbo, but sliding like that over the curbs is not how we use all the power. I think we've used up all our good luck over the curbs and that, and the past 2 laps floating with them too much. Now we've got the pace over the dummy race car through this first sector of the lap. Now we need to use our pace to advantage now, just try and force this car, this Sabre Turbo, faster. Once again flirting with the barriers, just getting a little scrape there. So we are gaining though on the dummy race car, but we're not gaining enough to make a most in this sector where we actually have the pace advantage. And then just sliding everywhere, just literally overdriving this car, just trying to find any bit of pace that we can. We're breaking a bit of slide in there to this barrier. We get to the barrier. Oh, they did the exact same thing as what we did, and that was our opportunity. That was our opportunity to get the win back. We've lost this win now, unless something goes drastically wrong for them around these final few corners, which they seem to be a pretty decent driver, so I don't think anything is going to go wrong for them around the final corner now. We're going to try and floor it now around this final corner, trying to gain any pace back on them what we can. Because finish line, actually they're slowing down, and their controller died. What's happened there? See, they're crawling towards finish line, and then they just stopped. I think the controller's died or something. I've actually no idea what's happened there. But either way, coming off a win's a win. I'll take it either way. Now on to the second race, once again starting towards the back in a Zentorno this time, so definitely a lot faster car, definitely more even with wherever the top cars are. Of course there'll be a Wagner in here at some point, there's always going to be a Wagner somewhere. Now you got a Turismo here going actually into the lead, and got the Zentorno going straight on it. So when we completely lost it, and well, we had a good start there, we're up into P3 I think that was, and we just completely thrown that away. Drop back down now to P4, only down 1 position, so we managed to jump back up the inside, and barrel back up into a podium position, so actually it's not been the worst start in the world, but we could have been in the lead if we hadn't messed up so much earlier on. And then taking this nice line here around the outside, going through all the curbs. Actually, I see a nice cheeky line here to the inside. There we go, nice cheeky. I can't call that a corner cut line. It's more of an advantageous, risky line. But we managed to make it wide though. Now we're back up now into P2, getting on the back of this other Turismo, getting a bit of slide on the curb, snap around and stuck us into a pole. The car just literally just snapped round. There's nothing I could do about that. Going one way, it's like we can go for this curb boost now, and oh. I was going to say you could go for this No, exactly. Kirby's going to be crushing in a straight line. Actually, there goes another Zentorno. Actually, that's a nice core on that Zentorno, actually, that bluey purple. So, of course, okay, there's the Wagner. Back now into 7th place of Wagner, trying to look up our inside, but actually get a nice line there around the outside. Actually managed to keep ahead of the Wagner, which isn't something I thought I'd be doing in his Zentorno, but we see we're way behind everyone else now. And any chance that I think the podium dream's gone, although there probably would be quite a few out. So if we can just have some good pace like we did in the early half of the lap, then maybe we can try and get somewhere close to the podium. We ran out a bit wide, they're running out a bit wide, taking a horrible line there, but we didn't hit the wall at least, but still taking lines like that, that is not how we get back onto the podium, or anywhere close to it. Although we're back now into P6, so only got to find another 3 places to get back onto the podium, and finding lines and curb boosts I think is my speciality. I'm not the fastest driver in the world, I think everyone knows that by now, but finding lines is something that I say I'm pretty good at. We've got a lap 2 of 2! This is only a 2-lap race. It's a 17-man lobby, and the host has only decided to give us a 2-lap race. Honestly, I think they need their head examining. If you want to give a 17-man lobby a 2-lap race, I mean, what's the point? There's no point in even doing it for 2 laps. Now we just need to push now even harder. Since this is the final lap of the race, we've got to dig deep, find all the pace that we can to try and get anywhere close to the podium. I mean, we've got P5 right in front of us, and P5 would still be a decent finish, but still, the podium, we could easily get on the podium. We could be somewhere in the lead of the race, and they're taking an interesting line to the inside, which hasn't worked out for them. They hit the barrier and bounced straight off, but if they want to give us P5 in the easy way like that, then no complaints from me. They managed to get that left-hander actually perfect that time. I think we could have gone a bit faster. Might be full throttle if you take the right line, but just haven't got the confidence there. They're running out a bit wide though. We managed to get the car back on the track. There's still not much further left to go in this lap, and I'm not seeing anyone else in front of us. So there is another car in front of us there. So we could still get up to P4. Okay, they looks like they're a lag boy. I haven't seen lag boys for a while, but now they make their return on the 37th episode of GTA Racing. Actually, now they're a back marker. They're being lapped in a 2-lap race, so clearly they're doing the wrong game mode if they're getting lapped in a 2-lap race with a lap that's about a minute and a half long. Now we are getting on this guy in front of us, so we still could get P4 here, trying to get some good momentum on them. Yes, we did get now into P4, now we can try to drag the car now up to the finish line. And it looks like it's going to be P4, P3's already finished there. And another lap, one more lap, and I would have got that P3 at least. Seriously though, a 2-lap race when you've got a 70-man lobby. I get it if you've got like 3 or 4 people just to get the race over and done with, but 17 people, you need at least 3 or 4 laps. Look at that, we had the fastest lap as well. We were 7 seconds quicker than the person in front of us, and about a second quicker than the person who actually won the race. So for 4th place though, I mean, you can say it was our fault for messing up, but still, a 2-lap race with a 70-man lobby, that is just a crime against racing in my opinion. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, remember to leave a like, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you're new, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. So remember to check out my Discord server, which will be linked in the description, or my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, so definitely going to follow me on those as well. And that's Antoine in the background, I've just noticed, actually just starting his 2nd lap now, but either way, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.